men's competition in Tokyo. Kevin Durant, KD baby, led all scorers with 29 points in the men's gold medal game against France, and KD took to Instagram Live to tell anyone who doubted our guys how wrong they were. Listen.
Everybody who said we was going to take the L, they had some power rankings out. They had us fourth behind Slovenia.
Like this not our game.
Come on, man. Talking about they catching up to us. Like, are you serious? This skill is unmatched. You dig?
Slick Ric Bucher is with us, but I'll tell you, I love me some KD. You like Kevin Durant calling out his critics like you after winning the gold medal?
No, I don't like it, but I don't like it because Kevin Durant is right and his critics are also right. The two things can coexist. The critics criticize based upon what they saw. The men's basketball team lost to Nigeria. The men's basketball team lost to Australia, if I'm not mistaken. That is worthy of criticism. If you are that much more talented than the opponents, then you should not lose to the opponents. And in all honesty, when you win, it should not be close. In the state of Texas, Marcellus, there are classifications of football depending upon the size of the public school. 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, and now even 6A. If you play at a 6A school, a school of the likes of where Kyler Murray went to high school, Allen High School in Texas, you should not lose to a 2A team. Simply because you have greater numbers and thus you should have greater talent. And if you beat a 2A team, should we really be bragging about it?
Oh, wow.
You played a 6A school. With that being said, Kevin Durant, talk your talk. I'm not going to be mad at it, but your critics are right. At the end of the day, France, who you beat in the final game, has a population of 67 million. I would hope that the United States is better. Australia, saw them earlier on, have a population of 25 million. You could add up the aggregate populations of France, Australia, Spain, the Czech Republic, the teams that the United States faced en route to winning their gold medal, and the United States has more people than all of those countries combined. So yes, kudos to the U.S. men's team for winning that gold medal, a well-deserved gold medal. But let's not act like the critics were not right as well.
I'm going to say no. I don't like Kevin Durant calling out his critics after winning the gold, simply because he gave them the satisfaction of believing that they matter and that they were heard.
Your voice does matter, Slick.
To your point, Acho, about losing exhibitions, I mean, they're exhibitions. Do we keep track of what Bill Belichick's exhibition record is with the Patriots or Phil Jackson's with the Chicago Bulls? Yes, I know what our legacy is, but the circumstances with this particular team were different. Because of COVID, the season ran late. They formed the team late. They had very little practice time. Those exhibitions were utilized to figure out who should play and who should play with whom, and I thought that that was a smart move at the time. And ultimately, even after they lost to France, I cataloged all the things that happened in the last 2.5 minutes for them to lose that game. Extraordinary things that I did not expect to happen again. And let's face it, we're not just talking about the critics, because there was one particular name that was mentioned in that live stream. We didn't have it in the clip, but it was Kendrick Perkins.
That's my dog, Slick.
And KD and Draymond Green might as well have hung a gold medal around Kendrick Perkins' neck and said, here's one for you too. Because they basically pulled him up on the platform and made him part of this. And Perk literally crowed about it afterward. I am so thankful that my name and my personage was the first thing you guys thought of after you won a gold medal. So I don't know that what KD was after is what he ultimately accomplished, because he gave Perk a gift. Because I will tell you, and you both know this from the employer that currently employs Perk, they love that. Like, we're going to see more of Perk as a result of that. It wasn't about being right or wrong. It was being recognized, and that's what KD did.
Look, I love what KD did, and I do respect what you guys said, because you're right. Like, Perk got to feel like he's worth $1 billion right now, because in the moment of them celebrating a fine moment like that, they thought of him. But I also don't want to give Perk too much credit in that moment because I'm going to talk to all critics out there, including myself, when I criticize. All right, if you're a critic, you can clown somebody, but you're not protected from them to respond. You're not protected from them clowning you back. And if they clown you back, all of a sudden, you shouldn't feel anointed. Like, they proved you wrong. It's a weird psychology where someone who was actually wrong feels better about themselves. Think about that as I address this point. Kevin Durant calling out Team USA critics is a beautiful thing. These skills, you dig? KD is like, look, I'm tired of y'all always shooting at the throne. I'm the best basketball player on the planet, and I play for the best country on the planet. Now, everyone gonna say, you arrogant Americans. He's like, no. I'm just arrogant and happen to be American. It ain't because I'm American I'm arrogant. It's because of these skills, you dig? And that's why I love it. Kevin Durant is looking at everyone out there saying, why did y'all think Slovenia? Oh, y'all thought we weren't as good as Slovenia because Nigeria caught us slipping. Let me tell you how sorry Nigeria was. They were crumb cake. Like, y'all getting caught up in the politics and humanitarian issues. Shut up. I'm talking competition. Nigeria's sorry. This is what they saw in 2012 in London when they faced them. They beat them 156-73 by 83 points. Then they saw them again in the next Olympics. Oh, they better, y'all. They better. Yeah, we got to respect all our opponents. Blah, blah, blah. They beat them 110-66 by 44. Wait a minute, Acho. Let's go to Texas. Let's go to a 6A school that beat up on a 2A school, 156-73. Next time, 110-66. You think they taking them seriously? Then they get sniped. And then the critics jump in, Kate, Perkins, everybody. Oh, look at this. And think you protected from him to shoot back? Hell no, y'all better respect these skills, you dig?
I want the sound again, please. Producers, can we hear that Kevin Durant sound one more time?
I love that beard.
Everybody who said we was going to take the L, they had some power rankings out. They had us fourth behind Slovenia.
Like this not our game.
Come on, man. Talking about they catching up to us. Like, are you serious? This skill is unmatched. You dig?
This skill is unmatched, you dig, close quote. Only problem is Kevin Durant is wrong. And pride comes before the fall. He ain't fell yet, but he's wrong. 4 out of the top 6 MVP voters last year in the NBA, non-American born. 3 out of the 5 first-team All-NBA players, not American born. The last 3 NBA MVP winners, not American born, with Giannis having won twice and the Joker having won. The skill is not unmatched, Kevin Durant. The depth is unmatched. Now, if you want to say that the depth is unmatched, you dig, I'll side with you on that. But don't tell me that the skill is unmatched, because one of the most skilled, if not the most skilled basketball players playing is actually Luka. Now, his country does not have the depth to support it, but the depth is where the United States dominates, because the United States' depth is where they are greater than all the other countries, and it should be. Again, 333 million is the United States population, 67 for France, 25 mil Australia, 47 mil for Spain, 11 mil Czech Republic, 211 mil for Nigeria. So the skill is not unmatched, you dig? It's the depth that is.
Yeah, Acho, you make a powerful point, and well said. For me, it's a matter of, are we talking, like, I'm not going to debate what KD said. I take issue with what he said when he said it and where. And we've all been through this. We all we do it on this show. We tell each other we're wrong, but we do it in the moment. Like, how many times do we have a debate about something, or we predict something, and then the next show the first thing we do is we talk about how, you know what, I got that right, I got that right, you got that wrong. We spend very little time on that, because ultimately it's not about what the result is. It's about, were you right in what you talked about in happening? And that's where, Acho, I think you make a certain point as far as the critics questioning Team USA at the time that we did. My great issue was, if anybody should be asking for an apology, if anybody should be talking to the haters, It's not Kevin Durant. It's not anybody who was on the team in those exhibition games, because a lot of the result there was the effort, energy, and the focus that the players had. If anybody deserves an apology, it's Greg Popovich, because no one got roasted more than he did. And there was a method to the madness of his approach. Yes, they lost those exhibition games early on, but he was playing everybody and sorting through his roster to figure out how they were going to play